morning, you guys. It is Monday. The theme of this video is going to be work-life balance, or at least that's what the aim is for this video. A wise person recently told me that there is no such thing as work-life balance in orthodontics residency. I'm here to prove them wrong, at least for this week, because I know that ortho residency is going to get really tough really soon, so we're gonna make work-life balance happen for this week. Let's go. I'm gonna try to exemplify work-life balance. We'll see how that goes. You may think it doesn't exist in ortho residency, and you're probably right. This is me just trying to have a work-life balance. So this morning I went to the gym at 6 a.m. and now it's almost 9 a.m. so I'm heading to school. Usually I have class from 9 to 5. Some students that haven't taken the core courses, which is like half of our class, need to be at school from 8 a.m. to around 6:30 p.m. because there's these extra classes that everyone has to take. I've taken them before, which is the reason why I don't have to take them again. So that's one nice thing. So I try to tell myself, since I have these like 2 extra hours, I should utilize them for work-life balance or for other things. I'm gonna head to school because I have to work on my diagnostic setup project. So let me tell you about this diagnostic setup project. Basically what we do is we get a patient cast. So in my case, my patient was class 3, and then I have to duplicate the model so then I can fabricate this nice ABO cast with the patient's teeth on them. And this is a hypothetical patient, by the way. And then I have to cut up all the teeth and move the teeth through wax. Now this project is a lot of work, but it honestly teaches us so much about orthodontics because I get to move the teeth around, I get to feel the teeth in the wax. We really get to experience what happens when you do certain movements such as proclining. You need space. When you retrocline, you close spaces, but in order to retrocline, you need to make sure you have enough overjet to do that, or else maybe I'll be class 3 again. We get to experiment with extracting premolars, what that's like and what that does to the arch. What happens if you extract one incisor? How will you close the spaces? Will the teeth actually fit together like a puzzle piece? So we also get to put everything that we learned together, such as space in the arch, the Bolton analysis comes into play. We get to rotate the teeth, tip the teeth, extrude the teeth, even extract the teeth. It's all part of the learning experience. It's like 5:30, I'm leaving school. It's a pretty early time to leave school, but everyone's gone by now because we've been working on our models basically all day. 8 hours of trimming. So my hands are so tired of trimming, so I need a break. I scheduled some tennis practice time with one of my tennis buddies. So we're gonna go play tennis, and I have to rush home to walk my dog first, and then I'll probably get like a little snack, and then I'm gonna go play tennis. All right, I'm multitasking to the max. It's 5:45 and I'm trying to eat a quick dinner. It's more like a snack. Walk my dog like really quick, and then go to tennis, and then I'll eat my actual dinner and give my dog his actual walk a little bit later. I gotta practice my tennis. Yeah, this is what I'm having for dinner. Chicken salad, piece of bread. Okay, rushing to tennis. All right, I'm almost there. I got a refrigerated towel. Cool. The summer weather in Rochester truly cannot be beat, so I am also telling myself that I need to get outside and play tennis and just do outdoor activities while I can, while it's still light out, because once winter hits, it's gonna be a different ball game. Doing more work-life balance things. After tennis, I of course had to go take Bagel on a walk. and Alex loves coming. Actually, Bagel loves Alex. Oh yeah, Alex like needs to get walked. Needs to be walked. Yeah, so now we're all on a walk. He's loving it. How was our day? Was it stressful?
Not like super stressful. However, we had to saw teeth off of models, and I was a little concerned for my nails.
Oh, speaking of nails, we're getting our nails done tomorrow. We're gonna do a bunch of work tomorrow at school too.
During the day to be efficient and effective.
Yes, I'll show you. We have to cut all these little teeth and then basically come up with a diagnosis and move these little teeth, basically do ortho treatment on these plaster casts.
And you may be thinking, why would we do this in 2025?
Hopefully we learn something. I'm sure we will. Let me show you how cute Rochester is. You guys should all move. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cute. Look at these cute little houses.
We'll say that.
It's charming. The weather's nice. The sun is out and it's 8:17 p.m. Good morning. It's Tuesday. Another wonderful day to be an ortho resident. Time to make some models. This is where we're at. It's work time again. So by this day, I had most of my teeth cut off. I was just using the sticky wax to stick the roots of the teeth onto the bases. And then I put normal wax, and then I just moved the teeth around to get the good occlusion. So if you notice, I have my second molars in place. That's how I kept my vertical dimension. After that, it's just moving the teeth around and seeing what works. In my case, I had mandibular posterior excess, so I had to do IPR in the posterior area and a little bit in the anterior in order to get overjet. That was one of my main goals because my patient was originally class 3. Another thing I considered was extracting lower premolars or extracting a lower incisor, but I found it easier to just do the IPR. We're done with clinic. I was pretty stressed. But since we're doing a work-life balance video, we're at the nail salon. I'm kind of nervous to get this nail done, and that happened with today's saw. Another day, another walk. Walking buddy right here. We got our nails done, matching nails. She got coffee at 8 p.m. I got water. Bagel's getting his walk.
The nail place was interesting. We will not be going back there.
Yeah, it was interesting because this is probably one of the first times that my nails, I think, look worse than
Leaving than entering.
Yeah. They don't look terrible from far away. Like, the color's cute, but they are so short.
They cut both of our nails really short.
They're
I
so
think in
short.
lab, when we do work tomorrow, our hands might bleed.
They're so short. And then I had a cut here, and they used, like, the alcohol to remove the nail polish. And they weren't being very careful, so it stung me so badly. They ran out of nail polish, like the color that I chose, but they already...
We picked the same color.
Yeah, we picked the same color, and they already painted my toenails. And then when they were gonna paint my fingernails, they said, oh, we ran out. But I wanted my fingernails to match my toenails. So then I was looking for another color.
There's no room for error, and also when they were painting my nails with it, the nail polish was already very sparse.
So it was stressful in lab. And then the nail place was supposed to be relaxing. Was supposed to be relaxing, but it was a little stressful. But at least they look cute from afar.
We were in and out in an hour and a half, and Erika got her hands and her feet done by the same person. It should not be that fast when it's like the same person.
And then we went to the coffee shop.
Yes, that was a whole other ordeal. I got an Americano.
Alex's coffee was filled to the brim.
But
and
I wanted milk, which is my fault. I forgot to ask for it before, like I usually do. And then the girl opened the lid and tried to put the milk in, and I was like, there's no room. I think you need to dump the coffee. Dumping the coffee, she burned herself. And then she put the milk in, and it was too hot and too much milk. And then she got a plastic spoon and a plastic cup and tried to scoop up the coffee. And I was like, no, I think you should just pour this. But it was really awkward, and I was like, I just made a whole mess.
Happy Wednesday. We were in the lab doing a bunch of work. Working hard again.
Always working hard.
Things are finally coming together. I'll show you one of my classmates' models. It looks really good. But we just can't compare ourselves every single moment of the day because that's too hard. But my model's coming along. My co-residence models are coming along. We've been putting in a lot of hard work, but now it's lunchtime. And we're deciding to go out for lunch today. I think we're gonna get Mexican food. Cheers. We're done with school for the day, and of course, now it's time to walk Bagel. Coffee run. I don't usually get coffee this late, but I'm way too tired. And I got a pack today. I don't know if I told you, I'm going on a trip this weekend, and I leave tomorrow. So I have to pack tonight. This is actually a really cool walk. Like, look at this. I've been exploring more in these past 3 weeks than I have in 2 years. Rochester's cool. Come move here. Look how cute this is. And keep in mind, it's like 8 p.m.
Look, it actually looks